Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's digital plan with me. So it has been quite some time since I have posted a plan with me sped up with a voiceover and everything. I tried to film this video earlier in the day on Friday and I just could not make it work. I couldn't find a good time to do it. And then I thought I would be in the clear, good to go at nighttime after I tucked my kids in for bed, but they had a hard time going to sleep tonight. They're super excited for our trip coming up in a couple days. So I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna film the overhead, deal and then do a voiceover. It's pretty much all I had time for, all that I could do today. So I do apologize. I'm not able to do a live premiere today. It has just been very challenging, if I'm being honest, finding time to film, specifically the Plan With Me videos, because when I film those in real time, it's about a 45-minute to an hour-long video, depending on how chatty I am. But I used to do the sped up, like screen recording, voiceover type of Plan With Me's in the past, and I think what I need to do for the time being is go back to that. I know people have very strong preferences between the sped up voiceover Plan With Me's and the real-time longer ones. And so I do apologize for that if you do prefer the longer ones. But I just don't have as much time these days between my husband working and doing homeschool and all of that kind of stuff. It's just very challenging. I went from being able to work 8, 10, sometimes even 12-hour days, which, I'm glad that I got away from that because working 12-hour days was not healthy for anybody. But I now have maybe 4 to 5 hours a day to work, which is a big difference. And, a lot of that time needs to be spent creating products for my Etsy shop. So I love YouTube. I've done YouTube even since before I launched my business. And the majority of my business income comes from Etsy. It does not come from YouTube. I really do YouTube primarily as a way to connect with you guys. I love the community aspect of it. Of course, it also does market my products as well, but I really love connecting with you guys. And so I'm very sad that I'm gonna need to push pause on the live premieres, but even Saturday mornings have been really challenging lately, behind the scenes. Andrew typically works now every Saturday morning for the most part. So I'm home by myself with the kids, and being able to sit at the computer and chat for, 45 minutes to an hour when they're waking up, it's breakfast time, all that. It's too much, it's too much. So I'm gonna need to push pause for now. I do hope to resume the live premieres again eventually, but for now I just have to kind of do what I can do and be okay with that. And I think what I'll do is I will, do my screen recordings and voiceovers for my weekly Plan With Me's. If I am able to film in real time, I get some extra time in a week, or, Andrew takes the kids somewhere and I get the house to myself for a little bit, then I will do that. But for the most part, I think there'll be, these kind of screen recording sped up voiceover type videos. And then my monthly Plan With Me's, this is what I've done in the past. My monthly Plan With Me's have always been filmed in real time. And so I will do that and then still do a live premiere for the monthly Plan With Me. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. And I'll just let you guys know on a calendar, when the monthly Plan With Me will go up. It'll probably be the last Saturday before the next month starts. That's usually when I do that. But I think that'll be a good sort of in-between type of deal, just to free up some of my time and all of that. So just letting you all know. And I have gotten questions too. I haven't talked about this in a long time because honestly, I just was not sure when this would be able to happen. And I've talked about it in the past, but I do still want to start up a YouTube membership, which is where I would share more personal content with you all. So I've gotten a lot of questions about homeschool, why we decided to homeschool, and then my health and fitness journey, updates on that. And then I wanted to also go live with you guys on YouTube and be able to just do Q&As and hang out, stuff like that. But I want to do that all via a membership because I don't want to mix personal content with like more of the digital planning specific stuff. And if I'm being honest, I have watched live videos from some of my favorite YouTubers out there, and it is kind of insane how creepy and just nasty and mean people can be in live videos. Like, you get trolls and just weird people, and so I don't want to open the door to that at all. I admittedly do not have a thick skin. I am a very sensitive soul, and I have thought like, okay, I feel like I have developed a thicker skin in the sense that I don't care as much anymore what people think of me, but people still, like, words sting and they stick with you. I know that is the case for me. There's still words that people have said to me like years ago that have stuck with me. And so I want to be able to filter some of that out, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking that will probably start up after the 2025 planners launch. That has to be kind of my sole focus right now because there's so much that I want to do for that. I have too many ideas. It's crazy. But yeah, so that is something that is still on my radar. It's just something that I haven't talked about in a long time because I didn't want to keep talking about it and then not have it happen, if that makes sense. So yeah, right now I'm just very, very focused on 2025 planners. I have a lot of ideas. Oh man, too many ideas. Let me know for 2025 what you're hoping to see. Like, what kind of planning system are you wanting to use in 2025? What would be your dream planner? I love hearing your feedback on that, just to kind of help me prioritize and also just to give me some inspiration for maybe, doing things a little differently or making little tweaks here and there. So I'm going to start working on 2025 stuff very, very soon. And some of it will be released in September, which is exciting. It'll be a couple months are going to be dedicated to 2025 stuff, you guys, because I seriously do have so many different ideas. And I'm also trying to streamline things in the shop and simplify things because that's just what I have to do. As I mentioned earlier, my time is just a lot more limited these days. So I really need to be able to be efficient with my time, which means I need to simplify some of my current, I never know how to say the processes. Is that right? It is late at night. It's 11:15. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on over here. So not the video I wanted to have up today for you guys. Honestly, I wanted to be able to sit and chat with you all, but we are also getting ready to go on our trip. So I just did not have as much time this weekend to be able to do a live premiere. I am planning on posting in the Facebook group and on Instagram, just to let you guys that I'm not going to be available for the live premiere and everything. But yeah, I think that's definitely going to be the plan moving forward though. So most of the time you'll see like more of the sped up and hopefully still be able to get inspiration from it and everything for sure. And I'll still post my After the Pen spreads every Monday and everything. It's just the longer plan with me is doing those every week. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's not even just the filming. So you're filming for 45 minutes to an hour, but then you're also editing. And I do edit my videos very meticulously because I drive myself nuts sometimes with the amount of times I say or whatever. So I usually try to go through and edit all of that kind of stuff out. And then typically there's a lot of commotion in the background because, my kids are always home. I have dogs and there's just life happening outside of my office, and typical Arizona home, the walls are very, very thin. So the sound just carries. And so I try to edit all that kind of stuff out as much as possible. And that takes a lot of time to be able to do that. So anyways, I didn't want to leave you completely hanging. I did put together the spread. I love it. I used the travel kit because we are going on our little trip up north, which I'm super excited about. And apparently there's supposed to be a meteor shower up there while we're there. We had no idea. Maddie's piano teacher actually mentioned it to us. She was like, "Oh, you're going to the observatory. Is that for the meteor shower?" And we're like, what meteor shower? So that worked out really nicely. So yeah, we're all super excited. We have lots of fun plans for that. So that's what we'll be doing. Just getting ready for that trip. I have lots of laundry to do, some cleaning, packing, all the things. So I hope that you all have some fun plans as well. This weekend, let me know what you're up to. Next week, we will have new releases. The September kits are going to be releasing next week, and I cannot wait to share those with you. So you're not going to want to miss it. There will be a sneak peek on Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. But that is it for this one, you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing me put the spread together. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yeah, that's it for this one. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye.